This mysterious tubular object is carved from jade and stands a little over a foot tall. It was made in Neolithic China around 2500 BCE and probably took a year or more to carve. In Chinese, it is called a cóng. But what is a cóng? And why did objects like this take so long to carve? A cóng is a jade tube that has a square outer perimeter and a circular inner perimeter. This one was probably made by Liangzhu culture artisans. Liangzhu culture, which dates roughly from 3300 to 2300 BCE during the Neolithic period, was one of the major jade-producing cultures located in the Yangtze River Delta on the east coast of China, not too far from the modern-day city of Shanghai. The Neolithic, or New Stone Age, describes a period when people settled down in small farming villages after a long phase of traveling around, hunting and gathering for food. When people settled down, they had more time for craft specialization because they didn't have to spend the whole day looking for food. In 2500 BCE, there were many farming villages in China, each with their own special characteristics. Liangzhu villagers produced tools made out of stone for farming and pots out of clay for everyday use and special occasions, as well as objects from jade. Jade, also known as nephrite, is a hard material that is tedious to carve. In Neolithic China, jade carvers used quartz sand, which is not much harder than nephrite, to grind and polish jade. It would take days or possibly even over a week to make an initial cut. Imagine the amount of labor it took to hollow out this cóng, not to mention how much extra time it took to add the 13 tiers with carved linear details to the outer perimeter. This cóng is tall and narrow, but Neolithic cóng from Liangzhu culture sites come in a variety of sizes from tall and narrow to short and squat. Decoration on Liangzhu cóng ranges from raised horizontal lines and incised lines to strange mask-like faces. Some even feature a mysterious figure wearing a fanciful feathered headdress. Unfortunately, we can't be sure what these masks or figures represent because the Liangzhu people did not leave any writing behind to tell us their meaning. However, archaeological excavations at Liangzhu sites give us some clues to the significance and importance of these objects. Jade cóng are found in tombs of wealthy people, placed on and around the body of the tomb owner with other items made out of jade, including B discs, which are flat, round discs with a hole in the middle. They seem to be associated with wealth and power because they are only found in the tombs of important people. This is likely related to the amount of time and labor that went into their creation, making them status markers. Later Chinese texts might give us insight into the meaning of cóng. The ancient Chinese believed the universe consisted of a square earth with a circular sky or heaven hanging over it like a canopy. Because of this belief, square shapes were used to symbolize earth and circle shapes were used to symbolize heaven. It's possible the Liangzhu cóng relate to early Chinese people's views of the universe. The cóng tubes have a circular inner perimeter and a square outer perimeter and might symbolize heaven and earth combined.